So, 3, 2, 1, live.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back
Hello.
again. We're gonna just. It's time for Dark Souls 2 Skull the First Sin by
Yeah.
Wings Master.
Yeah.
So take it away, man. Good luck.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. We will need it. Because this version is a bit relentless. So we will see how it is. So I'm gonna start soon. So get the timer ready. Okay, is there a countdown? Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and start. So I'm gonna start in 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, so this is Color of the First Sin. So it's basically a version that was released 1 year after the normal Dark Souls 2 version, which is said the vanilla version. Why? Because Color of the First Sin is quite the hard version for a speedrun, at least, to Dark Souls 2. And during this run, I will explain why. So I will just quickly go through this menu. The Dark Souls 2 menu is counted in the speedrun, so you cannot really go for meme faces, unfortunately. First thing is that I'm starting as an explorer, because explorer, like the main reason is he has aromatic ooze, which is very useful against early game bosses. He has also a bunch of adaptability, which is very useful for the runs. And some of you certainly have already noticed the game is in French. It's because I'm French and about the game in French, and I never really changed it. But I don't think anyone is against some baguettes. So yeah, the first thing we do in this run, we actually do, is to kill this poor armorer. Why? Because he has this Tseldora set, he wears the Tseldora set, which gives a good bunch of souls. So I will get a lot more levels with this set, which is gonna be very, very useful. I'm gonna grab this soul, it's a scholar only thing. It's just because I added one in me, I will explain that later. Okay, so Scholar of the First Sin, one of the main difference, like all the main differences in the run are pretty early in the game. Because they added, like, one of the main difference is that you don't start with the DLC keys. I would like to drop a few things. You don't have the DLC keys in your inventory, you have to grab them. So there are quite a few changes in the early game route. I'm gonna grab this bone, I don't really need it, but that's for some safeties for later. So the first part, I'm going to one of the area you will go first in a normal playthrough. We're gonna go through the Forest of Fallen Giants. We're gonna defeat 2 bosses there, which are like the first is very easy and the second has a trick that makes him like completely free. So we can just go directly to there. This fog gate is a bit easier to get past in Scholar of the First Sin. Scholar of the First Sin, most of the things are gonna be harder in Scholar than in the normal version, the vanilla version. But yeah, most of the things are worse. And one of the first things is just this very annoying guy that will harass me in this room. Like this guy that is coming there is very, very annoying. one of the reasons is because I need to be full health for incoming drop. Yeah, so here we go. It's already rip for the full health. So I'm not gonna be able to do the drop. So I'm just gonna take the pitch ladder, which wastes already 5 seconds. Here we have a glitch. There are very few glitch. I might have missed it. I missed it. I was thinking I was a bit too much to the right. You will see. So this is the first death. It arrived pretty early. RIP. That could have worked actually. Looking at the replay, like this hitbox of this lizard is not normal at all. So yeah, you don't get any fall damage. Oh, RIP. Normally you don't get any fall damage if you land on the head of this lizard. Here we go. Which is pretty neat. So yeah, normally you have a death abuse there. Because why am I doing that is just because this is a DLC 2 key. By the normal path I would have to take a key that is like in Iron Keep and then come back here much later. Much later coming back there. But here I just get it straight away with this neat trick. Saves a bunch. So, okay, and here come the second glitch of the game, and it's pretty much it. Is to blow this wall by throwing a firebomb that magically goes through. I added a bunch of crates there just to make speedrun more annoying. No real reason for adding crates except making it annoying for speedrunners. Okay. So we're gonna get to the first boss. Oh my god, it was such a baby jump. So the first boss is just the last giant that you kill with a basic axe. Nothing much to say, I'm just gonna use some urns on him as well to make it faster. It's a very straightforward boss. Except that he can jump backs. There is a bit of RNG. He can jump backs and waste through like 5 seconds. But yeah, you pretty much do the same thing every time. Yeah, here we go. And here I'm actually gonna use Dark Sign because you get the souls later than you kill the boss. So here we go. Done with the first boss. I didn't select the soul, and here I'm gonna talk to Melancia to get a few objects. I'm doing this all now. In the normal version I would do all of that earlier, but considering there is the annoying guy, just don't want to talk to Melancia for a long time. So I'm just doing that now. And I also can get the ring, which is pretty neat. This is a ring, basically when you spend 10,000 souls on Melancia and talk to her, she will give you a ring that just gives you a lot more souls, like 20% more. It's quite a lot. It's very useful. So here comes Pusher, which is a pretty challenging boss, but there's a lot of early game bosses in Dark Souls game. You just have a tricks that can just kill him super fast. Here I'm just rolling past him using the ballista and bam, he's dead. Nothing too complicated. Okay, and here those who have seen Dark Souls 2 runs, like my runs or Sensor runs recently, know that there is something not neat at all arriving right now, which is a barrel. So we'll see. I'm gonna take this bonfire because it's like the first reset point. In the chest I took the dual amber, which I changed location in Scholar, so you can access Macduff almost straight away. which is pretty neat. Okay. This guy is never on the same location, so I have to make sure it doesn't throw me in a hole, okay? So yeah, here is I'm gonna roll a barrel and hopefully it's gonna destroy the wall. Yeah, it's gonna destroy the wall. It didn't, but I have a firebomb. Firebomb works. We'll see if we can sit at the bonfire now. Okay, that one okay-ish. That's why you always want to buy a firebomb. But normally it can explode right away, but here it didn't, but that's fine. I'm picking up some objects, some shards there just to have more souls to buy things. It's not needed, but I will get more levels like that. It's a bit of a bitch rat at this point. Okay.
Time for a quick donation.
Yeah.
We got $10 from Fex Out of Hell saying, "Bless those children. May the flames guide thee." Thank you. I also
Nice.
just want to remind people that for $20 you can participate in a Bloodborne press copy giveaway. Just make sure you mark the reward thingy when you click the donate button. That's it. Bloodborne press copy. Thank you.
Yeah. So here we are to the first long level up. You have quite a lot of things to do there. So yeah, level just enough to be able to use the rapier, which is gonna be the first main weapon I'm gonna use, and I'm gonna use it for like half of the run. Okay, so we're gonna buy a whole bunch of things from this guy. No, don't want to buy 11 maces. 4 I believe. I need to fight normal version. Muscle memory there. Here we go. We did it. So yeah, I bought basically. Yeah. In this version, I also have to talk to the cat because I absolutely need some skulls early in the run. Okay. Okay. 10 and whatever I can for the bombs. Okay. Good. Yeah, I need the skulls for later, so I need to go to talk to the cats right now. Okay. So let's equip things. Okay, and we have the bright bags. There are quite a lot of menuings in the early game. In this route at least. So yeah, I bought a mace. A mace will be useful for one boss and killing the lizards. Or some lizards later. So I don't need it too much, but I need it. And the rapier basically has a very good DPS. It's quite OP. It's not the best weapon of the game. At this point, the best weapon I think is just the Red Iron Twin Blade. I don't think there is anything better for speedruns. Like, at least that's the one where I get the most damage off, so that's why I'm gonna use for the second half of the run. The rapier is just very good for the first half, though. Like, there isn't really any downside. So yeah. So we're gonna come to a thing that is very bad in Scholar, which is I added a dragon there, but they not only added a dragon, they also added some Hated Knights in this area that aggroes directly. That's pretty bad. Sometimes it's faster, and especially this one spear guy. This guy is just harder than a boss, I swear. He's just so fast and deals so much damage. So I'm just gonna kill this dragon. Fortunately, it doesn't have that much health. Okay, I'm just gonna wait. Bad attack. I'm dead. No, I'm not dead. I'm still not dead. Okay, this is super frightening. Fortunately, it's in the early game. I'm doing all that because I need to pull the lever. Oh my god. This is unbelievable. I just need to pull this lever and this is super long. Oh, don't do fast attacks, thank you. Okay, well, they were very fast to follow me, but fortunately it didn't do a super fast attack. Okay, so yeah, this is incredibly sketchy, and there just isn't any better way to do that. I'm gonna take some pitch effigies there, just in case I die many times. I'm not gonna take the old Radiant Life Gem though. It's not that useful. Okay, good. So this boss is a pretty interesting boss, actually. In a speedrun, at least. If someone fight him normally, it gets completely destroyed though in this route because you just have to use a Brightback for the dragon. So, oh man, the ruse is already over. Like it took me too much time to pull the lever. Okay, good. So here, this guy gives the old Leo ring. Oh man. Okay, good. I didn't get the strangely the infinite stamina glitch. We'll see later what it is. But yeah, the old Leo ring just gives you more counter damage on a stock weapon, and the rapier is an X stock weapon, so I'm gonna deal 10% more damage on most of my attacks. So it's a very useful ring for the rapier. And you get it very early. I think that was a baby jump, by the way. So it's pretty neat. Okay. So this is the second boss that has just a trick to it. You could just wait there and he just falls down. Neat. The Dragon Raider. So yeah. You have two bosses that just get destroyed instantly, basically in speedrun. So here we're gonna call... I just noticing I didn't take the pitch bonfire before. So we're gonna go to Flexi Sentry, and No Man's Wharf is just a very annoying area to run through. I'm just gonna take the pitch right there. Gonna play it safe, gonna take the long path, which is like 10 seconds lower, but it's better than dying. Normally there is a trick there on the elevator. It has been a while I've done it on Scholar, and it's a bit different on Scholar. Yeah, I didn't get it, no problem. Like, it's a bit more risky as well to get on this railing. It saves a bit of time, because you can drop earlier. But it's not that easy. Well, it's not really hard, but it's a bit more tricky than the vanilla version. So, No Man's Wharf is one of the areas that I hate the most. In speedrun and as a casual, like there are quite a bunch of areas I really don't like in DS2. So I'm just gonna take this bonfire, because if I was to die there, that would be horrible. Generally, if you die, you just reset and it's no problem, but here it's a marathon, so rather take all the pitch strats. Okay, so there are so many enemies in this area, it's quite crazy, you don't see anything and all. So yeah. Here I'm just gonna use a trick. So in this level, what you're supposed to do is just to ring a bell that is pretty far and just call the boat, and the boss is in the boat. And what you can do is just shooting an arrow directly at the... Oh man, I fucking didn't equip the rip. Man, it can be very bad. I took the bonfire fortunately, so we'll see how it is. It's like the first time I ever forget it. Okay, we're safe. Normally I got that. Okay, this was hurting. I kinda forgot this, which was very important. Okay, so here we're just gonna wait for the boats to arrive. Okay. Okay. So Flexi Sentry, not a very hard boss. Can get destroyed if you're not careful though. But that should be fine. Like at this point I have a +6 rapier with all the Leo ring, so I'm already quite OP. Okay. Drop it safe. Okay, should be there. Here we go. So that was pretty good RNG.
Do we have time for a quick
Yeah.
donation?
Yeah, go for
Alright,
it.
we actually have a $100 donation
That's
from
a lot.
Peter Beck.
Thank you.
So we just actually reached $7,510.
That's
Thank
neat.
you, everyone.
Yeah. Yeah, that's very neat. Thank you, people. Save the children. So, okay, one thing I didn't... So, this is the first big change compared to the vanilla route, is that I am going to Freya now. So I want the branch and the right back. Here we go. So I'm going to Freya now. Why would you say? The reason is that because of they added 3 chunks, I think. I don't think they added more than that, but they added 3 chunks. That makes I can just go to +10 after going to Freya. So what I'm gonna do is going to +10 now. So I will deal a lot more damage. At this point I will have very early on a +10 weapon. So it's gonna be good. The thing is, one thing that I have to say is that I'm using right now the world record route, but even if the route has been found by me, I think with new strats that I found, like with resonant weapon that I will get later, I think this route really can be improved. I'm not sure it's worth it to go that early to Freya, because there are a lot of things where I will waste time. I'm just gonna human effigy now, actually.
Sorry to disturb you, Angstmaster.
Yeah, no problem.
But when you have time, could you try to up my volume in Discord?
Ah,
'Cause
okay.
You just have to right click
go.
my name and increase the volume, because apparently the
Okay.
stream can't really hear me.
Okay. Okay. I don't think I have a downtime soon, so I will certainly just do it at the next bonfire.
All right. Thank you.
I hope Ella isn't already max volume, or it's gonna be a problem. Yeah, I don't think I have a downtime, so I'm just gonna use a human effigy there and do that now. Yeah, so I'm gonna put it to much more than, yeah, it isn't max, so we can raise this. Should be better now.
Testing 1 2.
I like doubles, so I hope it's not too much. Ooh, we got the first Forlorn invasion. Oh my god. So yeah, I didn't talk about that, but that's quite a neat thing we have in Scholar. Is that Forlorn can invade you in almost all eyes. Is there pretty early. Can be dead. Yeah. So am I dead? I'm not. Okay. I kind of failed there. I could have played this better. Okay, so Forlorn can invade you in about all areas of the game. So yeah, you just can waste a lot of time in many areas. Normally this one is pretty fine, like obviously managed to backstab me, but it's not that much time wasted. But there are other areas where Euron is practically dead, because this invasion can waste you like up to 2 minutes. Or even if you don't take some bonfires, there are invasions that will just straight up kill your runs. It's not really marathon luck, by the way. Just I don't know if I've ever completed a single run without getting Fallen Invasion. These are pretty common. This one isn't too bad, fortunately. I think I'm not dead. I don't have to kill myself. There are some that are like impossible. Like straight up impossible to deal with. So hopefully we're just gonna get invaded there. Okay, I'm gonna heal there. This is Grandal. Is the one for the Dark Covenant. You need to talk to him 3 times, and then you can enter the Covenant. And you have to complete 3 dungeons. And once you completed the 3 dungeons, you can just fight Dark Lurker. This is like the longest boss in the game. Like if you were to remove Dark Lurker, it will save like almost 10 minutes, I think. But you have to do it. Like, it's all bosses, so you have to kill them. No choice. So yeah, we're gonna come to Nashka. Nashka isn't too hard. Should be fine. It's still a lot of RNG involved. Nashka, because if she doesn't give me, okay, bye Forlorn. If she doesn't give me a tail attack as the first attack, the run can be almost dead. Like she can just kill me pretty easily. Okay, it's okay. Shouldn't get me. Like here she jumps by, but this is a grab attack. That's gonna be bad. Yeah. Bad luck. But I'm not dead. At least. Obviously wasted some time there, but... Oh yeah. Also, as you can see, I'm like equipping the Tseldora robe here right at the end of the fight and not during the fight, and I didn't have it during the fight. Why is that? It's because your equip load the more equip load you have, the less stamina regeneration you have. And obviously you want to have the fastest stamina regeneration. So whenever you don't have to have your Tseldora robe, I will just remove it. So I'm gonna take this bonfire for later, because I'm not... There is a boss there, but I just cannot do it with the build I have. So yeah. If you have your Tseldora robe, you're just gonna have less stamina regeneration. And when you kill a boss, you get the souls a bit later. So I can just equip the Tseldora robe, like, in between the boss death and the time where I get the souls. And just remove it after, to get back to full stamina regeneration. Okay. So here we're gonna... The next boss is pretty memey, but it's annoying. It's very annoying in the speedrun. This is like one of the most useless boss ever in any Souls game, which is the Congregation. It's like really not hard, and apparently it has a good lore, but like it's just really not hard, really not impressive and all. So yeah, it's understandably one of the worst boss of the game. In speedrun it's just very annoying. Can waste a lot of time there. I didn't take the bonfire, but like, the chances of dying to the Congregation is very low. So hopefully it's gonna be all good. I have to equip the Reaper Powder and the mace. A lot of things to think about. Okay. So yeah, nothing much to say about this boss. You have some strategies to kill them optimally, but most likely you want to kill the 2 clerics first, because they can cast a spell that will give them much more health. Okay. Okay. Good RNG apparently. And then you kill what you can. It's pretty much a strat. Oh man, I failed that. Okay. Oh. The Prowling Magus, like the ones that are on the ground, deals a lot of damage. We got a double, that's nice. Okay. It wasn't too much trouble, it went well. I'm gonna use a Reaper Powder because I'm killing a lot of bosses in a row, so my durability won't last long enough. So this bonfire is very important. Because if I die to Freya, which is possible, or just missed one of these lizards. So this one drops a chunk, so I need that. Okay. Yeah, if I die to Freya or miss one of these lizards, it's gonna be way too much time wasted. Here is a resin, like 3 charcoal pine resins. Gonna be useful for later. So yeah, here I'm just gonna grab many chunks. Another chunk here, I'm gonna pitch here there. You never know. Like things can go very bad, very fast in this area. Okay, a third chunk, and then you have like this neat little things that they added in Scholar. You have like 3 free chunks right there. Right here. So yeah, we're just gonna go +10 after Freya.
Do we have time for a quick one?
I got unlucky there. I got unlucky. Yeah, I'm gonna die, but you can read donation while I'm dying.
Alright. Just the $10 from Anonymous saying needs more sunlight. Thank you, Anonymous.
Should have used the skull. Yeah, definitely should have used the skull. Well, here we go. Just gonna do that. Yeah, that works. That works. It's like one less skull. It's just RNG there. Like nothing much I could have done. Okay, I hope everything's gonna go well. So yeah, sometimes they are just very fast and they will screw you over at the door. There's really not much I could have done there. Okay, I'm gonna use a Brightbug. Brightbug is... yeah, I didn't say. It gives you 20% more damage and 20% more resistance, I think. Okay, I think I didn't raise my... okay, contrast. I don't see a lot there. So yeah, it's very useful on especially the DLC bosses that are like very strong. It's like mandatory on some bosses. Oh, okay. Okay, so I'm just gonna kill the mini spider. This one got hit? What the hell? Like never happened before. Okay, so I baited the laser. Can we get another laser? No. I'm just gonna try to switch head pretty often because I don't want to do all the damage on one. That's an okay fight. That's an okay fight. Like if you do too much damage on one, the one head will like chop off and it can be very bad. Because if you get bad attacks after, considering you can deal damage on only one head, then you can waste a lot of time on that. So here we go. So this is the first whole soul that I beat there. I don't really know what you call them, like great souls and all. So basically the story is that I have to defeat the 4 great souls. I need to level up. Oh well, I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm just gonna get that now and level up there. It certainly wasn't worth it at all what I've done, but it doesn't really matter. So I'm going 20, 28, and I'm gonna go. That's all. Here we go. 20, 28. It's a good level. I need that actually. Wait, a bit rusty on my level ups, so I'm gonna go +10, it's quite important. I actually would like to drop the dagger. I really don't like to have the dagger in the way. And the cat. I'm gonna buy the cat ring, which will decrease the damage I take from falls by a lot. So it's absolutely needed in this run. No way around it. Okay. So now I'm gonna go to the rotten. I'm gonna take this bonfire for the rats that I'm not going to do now because later I will have a spell that will just obliterate them. Okay, so I'm gonna go to the Rotten, but before the Rotten, actually, I'm gonna defeat the Giants. And someone will ask, like, oh, why are you defeating the Giants now and not later when you have, like, an OP build? It's because I don't have the key for the DLC 1 on Scholar, and you need to defeat the Giants to get this key. So we're just gonna do it now, because in the DLC 1 you have like Flint's Ring, which is so OP that it's worth it to kill the Giants now. Okay, I'm not taking this pitch on fire. I'm pretty confident in my ability to not die there. If I die, well, it's not that long of a run. Okay. Dang. Got a good frame drop there. It was annoying. Okay. So yeah, this is a run through the gutter. The gutter is just a another very bad area that is just unenjoyable to run to go through. Okay, am I forgetting things? I have to equip the right things there. It's pretty important. So I have the bones, I have everything. Okay, I'm gonna equip this one. Wait there, I'm gonna take a bit damage from the drop, but doesn't really matter. Okay, I'm gonna use a Bright Bug there because the Giants are pretty tricky. I'm gonna use it early because I can get Fallen invaded there, and I don't know why, but it tends to invade you quite a lot in Black Gulch. Not today, apparently. Okay, I'm gonna do that, Okay. So here what I'm gonna try to do on these Giants, I'm gonna try to bait somewhat an attack, but it's not really an attack. Basically there is a thing that they just look around and do nothing. They don't attack, but you still get counter hits. So it's very strange. I'm not getting it. Damn, I didn't get it. Unfortunate. So I will have to run away and heal. Oh, rip. I thought I could go back. Yeah. Ah. Triple combo. These guys have terrible hitboxes. Yeah, here we go. This is the attack I was talking about. Like, they are just looking around and you get counter hits from that. Okay. It wasn't a terrible Giants. It was actually pretty okay. Okay, and I'm just gonna go to Rotten now. Dang, the French. Yeah. And now I'm gonna... I have a Bright Bug, Lightning Resin and all for Rotten with a +10, so I should destroy him. We'll see. It's still possible to die if I YOLO too much. It's really not a good opening. Yeah, I kinda destroy him there. He's already almost dead. Yeah, here we go. Well, it was fast. Yeah, with Bright Bug, Resin, +10, it doesn't stand a chance. Okay, so here I'm not continuing because I don't have the key for DLC 1. So I'm just gonna get the key now. And the key is in the pit. So yeah, kinda have to go to the pit twice. Okay, so I'm gonna buy the Bright Bugs, all the effigies, all that. Effigies, here we go. We have everything. I need to equip the catching or I'm gonna die. Here we go. Okay, that was a decent setup. Yes, that's good. Using another life gem here to be sure to not die to full damage. And yeah, so basically the Giants give the key for this door, forgotten key, and they're here. I have the key for the DLC. The keys for the DLCs are Except for the DLC 3 that is like in the way. For DLC 1 and 2, the keys are pretty well hidden. It's not free at all. Okay, and now I'm gonna go to DLC 1. By the way, I'm not picking up the bonfire that is right next to the water, just because I added a statue. It could be worth it to just unpetrify the statue, like to get another branch, unpetrify the statue and all, but it's very annoying to do, and I'm not even sure it will save time. I think it will, but it's super annoying. You have, because you get invaded all the time in like Gulch, so you will have huge chances to die. So I think it's pretty just peachy to not unpetrify the guy, but I'm not even sure. For now, it's not really worth it. Okay. So I'm picking this bonfire just to unlock Aldia, which will be the last boss I'm gonna fight.
We got time for a little quick donation here?
Yeah.
We got $30 from McSpecky saying, "Do you even praise the sun, bro?"
Oh yeah.
Thank you.
I press the sun, of course. Of course. Okay, time for DLC run through. DLC 1, which is Crown of the Second King. This is a pretty long run through. It shouldn't be too complicated. I'm not gonna. There are a few things that I'm not gonna do. Well, one thing, which is Sin Jump, and there is one part that is pretty damn tricky, but runners have found a strat that seems almost 100% consistent. So normally I should be able to not die. We'll see, you never know. Of course. So yeah, there is a jump here that saves 3 seconds that I never really bothered learning. But in a marathon I wouldn't do it. It will waste way too much time. Okay, this jump is called the Photoshop jump because it's just very precise. So hopefully I'm not gonna get headshot like last time here, doing that. Triggering this a bit early. Okay, I didn't. Okay, that saves like 2 seconds. Okay, so I'm picking this bonfire for later, because there is a boss that I will get from there. And then we're just gonna... Oh, here we go. I've never gotten invaded that early. I hope it's gonna be fine. But this is already 20 seconds wasted. Like, as soon as you see this message appearing on the screen, this is 20 seconds wasted here. Because I will have to kill myself eventually. I just hope he's not gonna be like right in the way and kill me. Because I have no idea where he's gonna be. I don't think I've ever gotten invaded that early in DLC 1. Like, maybe I will just get backstabbed there. I just don't know. Yeah, here we go. Oh man. Forlorn, my old friend. Already two invasions. It's already quite a lot. Oh man. Okay. We'll see. I'm very frightened it's gonna be a problem later. Oh, I shouldn't hear that, but I still did it. Okay. We'll see. But I'm gonna have to kill me eventually. Kill myself eventually. I'm sorry, chat. Because you just cannot bow, like, you cannot teleport if he's there. I need this repair powder for later. Okay, he shouldn't be there. So this is the frightening part. Normally. Okay. So yeah, here I just have to get a key there. Oh, I got both. I don't really know why, but I got both. It can be very bad. I don't know what I've done wrong, to be honest with you people. Oh fuck. I'm dead, I think. I think I'm gonna get destroyed the ladder. I didn't! Didn't get destroyed. It's pretty nice. I don't know what I've done wrong. So here you see, cannot sit at the bonfire. So what am I gonna do? I'm just gonna kill myself. Don't really have a choice. So yeah, it's like 20 seconds wasted there.
I guess we have time for a little quick one.
Yeah, go for it. I'm dead, so.
All right. $10 from Priotis. Sorry if I butchered your name, man. Thank you. Saying good cause, keep going. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you. Okay,
Oh.
here, yeah.
No, go ahead, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say that I'm going directly to the Lost Bastille because I don't need to go back to Major.
Ah. Yeah, we just got another $5 from Grammar saying Franker C.
Ah, yeah, yes, of course. Frank C. Okay, so here I have a meme statue in the way, scholar only statue, of course, because we love them. Oh man, it's coming close. Okay. Oh, what the fuck is this damage, man? Okay, let's go. Okay, I didn't get very unlucky. This guy can actually kill you run. Like he can just stay next to the ladder and just you just won't be able to get on the ladder and you will die. Because there are way too many enemies in this version. Okay, Sentinel's good. It's like to me it was really the first hard boss of the game. Fortunately I have a very good build there. So it's one of the easiest bosses in this run. Okay. Oh man, why did I go for 3? That's a good question. Here we go. Okay. Okay, Sentinels is done. Then I'm gonna go to Gargoyles. The Gargoyles is like, it's one of the hardest early game bosses. You just need to have a good build for them. Okay. Here I'm just going against the wall because I decided to put a pursuer that spawns there. But if you just go like close from the wall, it just won't spawn. So yeah, I'm just doing that. Or if I don't, I will waste like 5 seconds. Okay. Oh man. 3 can be bad, especially if I get firebombed there. Okay, I can die there if I get unlucky. We are alive. I guess it's good. Oh man. What the fuck? Oh, it's not. That's... Am I gonna die? Oh man. I got so much destroyed there. It can get tricky, especially because this bolt isn't so very good for gargoyles. Especially if I get this attack, man. I'm gonna heal as soon as I can. Okay, the 4 hits. Should be fine. I think we stabilize this fight. It can be... This is a boss that really can go very badly. I think... I didn't equip all the ring. Too many things to do. Oh, I got lucky there. Here we go. Okay, that was sketchy. That was sketchy, but we didn't die. Okay. Gargoyle's done. Like to me, it was really a boss that didn't really make any sense to be that early in the game. Like if you don't have a good weapon, like a very good weapon at this point, like this boss seemed like super hard. Okay. Am I too close? No, I'm not. Okay. Okay, this is very straightforward. I'm just running through. Like at this point, I already have a good build, so I'm just defeating like the remaining old souls, like Sinner, and later Old Iron King. I don't know if I'm picking up that many objects that will be useful later. I will, after Sinner, I will talk to Felkin. What the hell? This one I think doesn't matter at all, but still. It's like already the third one.
Just a quick reminder for
Yeah.
the people
Yeah.
donated $20. You can join the Bloodborne giveaway. Just make sure you click the winner thing when you donate, and that's it. You're in the giveaway raffle. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, we're doing fine for now. Okay, so Sinner, it's quite RNG dependent. Like she can just jump around a lot. Ah, that's good RNG actually. Oh my god, this is excellent RNG. Okay, that was perfect. I didn't even have the whole layering. Just noticed. Yeah, it was perfect fight. I guess I would have saved the hit, but doesn't even matter. That was excellent. I'm picking up a mushroom, by the way. It's a pitch strat for later. Because later we will have the real stuff. I'm not talking about it right now because it's... because I will have time to talk about it later. Okay, we're gonna level up there. I'm gonna get 8 to be able to talk to Felkin and 13 strength. I guess I get more memory. Let's go. Why not? I don't know if I'm gonna get more agility, I don't think so, but I can do that, so I'm just doing it. Okay, so yeah, here just this is level up for just to talk to Felkin. Felkin is the guy that will give me a spell that will be very useful. He's on the way, so it doesn't even take time. Okay. I bought a Shime to be able to cast miracles and the miracle Homeward. Homeward is like an Homeward Bone, but it's a bit faster and you can Homeward Bone when you get invaded. So actually when I get fallen invaded I won't even have to kill myself. But right now I cannot use Homeward though. Okay. I just picked up an item to regen my spells. Can be useful later for like Homeward. And here I'm talking to Felkin. You require to have 8 intelligence and 8 faith to talk to this guy. That's why I leveled up before. And I'm just picking up Resonant Weapon. Resonant Weapon is very good on infused weapon. And later I'm gonna infuse my Red Iron Twin Blade. And I will have like the OP build. Okay. This area is also one of the ones that I really don't like. Don't find any appeal. There's also two of the worst bosses in the speedrun. I really don't want to fight these bosses. You don't really have a choice though. So yeah, there's really not much to say about Ant-Man Corps. It's pretty long to run through, nothing much is happening. One thing that is good on Scholar on this version is that this lever, pulling the lever here in this room is absolutely free. Like on the other version, the first version, you can get interrupted by this guy, but here he just spawns very late. Cannot really stay in this room though. It's not safe. Ooh, I would like to have like be full health or close from full health for the incoming fight. Skelly Lords, well, Skeleton Lords I should say, is very not good in this version. Like for a speedrun, it's really not good. Because, yeah, in the first version you have like 3 Skeleton Lords, and when you kill a Lord, 4 skeletons will appear. And they somewhat balanced it in this version, like in the first version you had like, they were spawning 4 skeletons but they weren't as powerful, and in this one like little skeletons they spawn a lot more, and strong skeletons they spawn less. So the one I'm killing is gonna spawn 2 wheels, and this one is gonna, oh man, okay, and this one is gonna spawn 5 falchions. And I'm not killing this one right now because this one that I'm not killing will spawn like 12 little ones. So instead of 4, oh my god, they did a lot of damage. Oh man, oof, I really needed to get this guy. Okay, so yeah, this one I just kill is gonna spawn like 12 little ones instead of 4 in the other version. So normally it should be bad, like whatever you do it just ends up badly every time. Oh man, it's not good. Ah, here we go. So yeah, here I have just a lot of skeletons that have shields, can very easily stagger me. I can't even get this one. Oh, that went well, that went well. I almost died at the start, but second phase with the little skeletons was okay. So that's fine, I validate the Skelly Lords. I'm gonna use a human effigy right now and heal. Okay. Okay, need to equip the charcoal. Need to equip the old radiance, and there is still one thing that I need to equip, which is the poison moss. Here we go. A lot of things to do there. Okay, I'm gonna. So this is Cloan, Stone Trader Cloan. Very useful. She's gonna give me a solar piece, which is a very neat spell, and I'm gonna send her to Majula. Because after Velstadt, which is quite a lot later, she will give me all the materials I need to improve my weapons. My radar one trim blade to +10. There is a neat out of bound there. I guess you can call this a glitch as well, because it's clearly not out of bound here. It's pretty simple. Saves a bunch. Meme heal there, don't really need that. But I prefer to be full health for Mifa I'm not gonna do any pitch strats for Mifa. I'm just gonna take the bonfire before. This could get too tricky. Ooh, I'm surprised I got that much damage. Normally it's a lot more than that. Oh my god. It's okay. 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 It's fine. I already have the right ring. Here we go. So we're gonna take this bonfire. It will be... It's highly possible for me to die on Mifa. Well, not highly possible, but good chances. Good chances. So yeah, Mifa is basically a boss where it's either very hard or very easy if you find the trick. But yeah, the Mifa room is filled with poison. And you have this meal that you can burn, which is not obvious at all. And if you burn the meal, it removes all the poison in Mifa room. And Mifa gets very easy without poison. And Mifa, and if you don't, Mifa is just very hard with the poison. So yeah. Personally, I just, in my first playthrough I didn't find it and I just wasn't able to defeat Mifa. It was pretty bad. Oh man. That's very, very bad. What the hell? I shouldn't trigger her that early. I'm gonna take this path. I hope it's gonna be fine. It can go badly. Okay, let's see. Okay, that's fine. Of course, nice damage by the way, by this fire. Okay. I have to be very fast. Okay. That went well. Got the charge, which is a very good attack to get. Not going the right way though. Ah, I didn't take the... Ah, it's okay. I lost some souls, but it's fine. So yeah, it's a very RNG dependent. It was a very RNG dependent fight there. Can get very bad RNG on Mifa, and as I'm not using a Brightberg, she deals quite a lot of damage actually. So this fight can go very wrong. It went well. It went well. But yeah, I got very destroyed by the sorceress before the fight, as you noticed. That they just deal a huge amount of damage. So yeah, I didn't do what I'm used to do, but that was frightening. And I needed to heal there. Okay, I forgot to... I will have to do that now actually. I forgot to use a Reaper powder. And I'm gonna run out of durability if I don't. This invasion is normal. You get invaded all the time there. Doesn't matter. Tricky jump. That went well. So Iron Keep. Iron Keep is very hard area in Skora. They added 2000 Alon Knight approximately in this area. So you just have to kill. I didn't think that would be backstab there. So yeah, they added quite a lot of Alon Knights in this area. This is hard to dodge. Shouldn't have done that. Okay, I have the right rings. I missed a hit. It's fine. Okay. This is one of the worst boss of the game. For many reasons. One of the main reasons is that you just have very bad hitboxes. In the speedrun is okay because you actually use like no lock on strats. makes this boss much easier than with lock-on. I'm gonna pick up... Here I'm gonna pick up... what? What the hell? Oh, why not? I'm gonna pick up flame butterflies, which will be very useful for later. Kinda mandatory. Okay, so here I'm gonna kill a whole bunch of Fallen Knights. That's the only way to do this this part safely. Not even gonna kill all of them, because there are just way too many. Okay. Oh, shouldn't look on there. Taking some damage here is fine. No, I use a mushroom. No, 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 no. It wasn't supposed to happen. Okay, good damage on this guy. I guess I'm safe if I use a mushroom, but that's not really what I wanted to do. It was a beach mushroom, so it's somewhat fine. Ooh, try hard. Try hard knight. Okay, Aldaron King. Nothing much to say. It isn't very hard. Can get tricky because you can fall in the lava in some cases, but it's a very RNG dependent fight. Okay, playing it safely. Okay, it's already more than half of his health. Oh, yeah, I think he's dead. Good old 2 cycles. That's basically the best RNG you can get there. The fight can be much longer than that. So finally we defeated the last old soul. That was very long. We're already like an hour in. Okay, and here is Aldia. This is the last bosses we will defeat. For now he's just talking to us, saying things. I really don't know what he's saying. It's been ages since the last time I read what he says. Okay, so here is DLC 2. We're entering DLC 2 with the key we got like right at the start, next to the flame lizards. These are neat skips. Neat, but possibly could die there, so I'm just gonna take the bonfire right at the start of the DLC. Make sure to not waste too much time. This is basically, it's just I really like this DLC design. It's just this big ass tower, and you start on the top, and the final boss is just on the floor. So this is a DLC where you go down. It's called Crown of the Iron King? I'm not sure. I'm actually not sure. It's okay. Well, I didn't get that. Doesn't matter. Just gonna heal there. Why not? Okay. Oof. Okay, a little neat animation cancel there. Here's the setup I like. It's called, this jump is called Leap of Faith. I like this setup. It's not 100% consistent though. Okay, that worked. I have many life gems, so I'm just gonna certainly heal after. So I need this bonfire. I'm gonna warp there much later in the run. Okay. So this keep is called the double pseudo cancer jump. It's not that cancerous, but found by pseudo trippy. I fucked that up apparently. I don't really know what I've done wrong, but I have done things wrong apparently. Gonna check what I've done wrong. It was a baby jump. I don't know, to be honest. Normally it's fine most of the time. Well, I guess that's the second death. It's not a huge death. Second death of the run. I guess someone will explain what I've done wrong there, but personally I don't know. Okay. That is much better. Okay. So as you see, it's pretty precise jump, but it's mostly fine. And yeah, here you almost die, but you just have enough vigor. I'm picking a pitch ring for later. A ring that gives me a lot of resistance for magic damage. It's gonna be very useful later. Okay, so here I'm done with the Old Souls, so I'm rushing to Drangleic Castle. Okay. I have the right rings. That's good. Nice scholar enemies here, by the way. The Falconeers. It's not DS2 only enemies, but here it's only, well, it's not scholar only enemies. But here you will only have them in scholar. If you've done Sunlight Metal farming, you certainly remember these enemies very well. Personally, I do. This is a very long running to the next boss, Dragon Riders.
We do have a $12 donation from me because I wanted to see 3 7s in the total amount. It would be nice to see 4 though.
Ah, yeah. Dang. That is nice. Yeah, thanks to all people donating. Very nice. Okay. So yeah, Drangleic Castle, the first stage is to open the gates. Something that I didn't figure out myself on my first playthrough. By the way, you just... So yeah, I'm gonna kill these 2 enemies close from the statues. And that will enable me to trigger these 2 giants. What did I hear? That will open the door for us. Ah, was a bit too far. Have to check I'm not gonna get destroyed by little guys here. They tend to spawn very quickly. Okay. But yeah, here is Drangleic Castle. It's quite the most important area of the game lore-wise. And here in speedrun is pretty long and boring areas. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna take this bonfire, which is the last bonfire we'll use in the speedrun actually. Oh, that's bad. Okay, I'm gonna talk to Grandal, who is hidden there. So who is hidden right there? Talk to Grandal for the Dark Covenant once again. Should be good. It is good. And then I'm gonna continue to the Dragon Riders. The twin Dragon Riders. Okay. There really isn't too much to talk about in this part of the game. Just a lot of running around, picking a lot of items. Okay. Oh man, I have quite a lot of menuing to do there. Because there are like 3 items I want to take. So here is a DLC 3 key, which is like not hidden at all. Like nobody can miss that, I guess. I'm picking up all Radiant Life Gems, which is like a life gem that is very good and gonna be useful for DLC bosses later. And here I'm picking a mushroom, which is just gonna be very good for Amana Shrine that comes up very soon actually. It's really not in a long time. Okay. Okay, normally everything is fine now. This invasion isn't forlorn, so it's fine. Okay, there are a lot of things to think about. I need a bow here, because this is basically a Dorian Rider that we killed earlier. But you have 2, and one has a bow, and you just want the guy with a bow to go down. Here we go. Oh, that didn't connect properly. Yeah, iframed me. Ah. Ah, man. Okay. Normally I wouldn't take this bonfire directly, but here I'm just gonna play it safe. Okay. So here you have a very long part where you just trigger the elevator, which will enable me to just proceed through Drangleic Castle. In this version, you cannot kill these statues. It's quite trickier. You have to kill like to bait a guy to come here. Yeah. Oh man. Okay, it should be fine. That's fine. Yeah. Nice thing in this version though is that they decided to randomly add the big horsey here, chariot, executioner chariot here. But it's pretty nice because in the other version you can just get destroyed at this door, which is very bad. Like you lose like 30 seconds if that happens, and it's like almost entirely MNG. I don't think there is any strat that really works. Okay. This elevator is like insanely long. This is generally the part where you can have bathroom break if you need it. Fortunately, I took my precautions, so I don't need it. Okay. So I want the Brightburg here. I like to organize my inventory in a way that I know I'm not gonna get lost. Okay. I want that, and here we go. So yeah, very long elevator. Nothing you can do to speed it up. That's one of the reasons why this speedrun is so long. You just have an insane, like, lots of bosses, an insane amount of running, lots of elevators. In the end, it's just very long. Like, Dark Souls 1, Bloodborne, and Dark Souls 3 have almost the same times for all bosses. It's like everything between 109, like it's between 1 hour 9 minutes and 1 minute 1 hour 22 right now. So it's like 15 minutes apart. Bloodborne and Dark Souls 1 are actually very close right now. But yeah, 108 actually I think. But yeah, and Dark Souls 2 is just 2 hours 15. So yeah, it's quite a lot longer. Okay. Okay, hopefully he's gonna do the right attack. Okay, seems good. Okay, here's Mirror Knight. We just block him in a loop. Okay, here we go. I tried to go for the kill, but it wasn't possible. Yeah, you get it. You stuck him in this attack loop, and it's all fine. Okay, so here I'm gonna equip the pitch ring I got earlier, which is gonna give me quite a lot of magic defense. Why? Because we are simply arriving to the worst part of this run. I did the training earlier. Oh, actually, I'm gonna meme a bit. I think I'm actually gonna, yeah. This area is a bit too tricky. Like earlier, I did a run. I died like 5 times, and I couldn't do anything to this death. No, I died 3 times, but these were very long deaths, so that can get very risky for the run itself. So what I'm gonna do is that I'm just gonna go back to my Eula, and I'm gonna do some level ups now. The thing is, yeah, I'm gonna use my souls basically. So we're gonna go 13 strength, 16, 15. We're gonna have like 10k. Here we go. So yeah, I'm gonna do all the level ups now because that can very easily lose all my souls there, and that will be run over. And that's really not what you want. So here the run is safe now normally. Like whatever happens, it's not gonna be run over. Because yeah, this is hell. This is hell, truly. They just decided to add a bunch of enemies, like a lot of mages and a lot of archdrakes. These guys. Oh man, nothing I can do to dodge that. So yeah, I'm just doing a lot, pretty much a minute of pitch strats just to get past this area and to try to not die. It's not guaranteed at all. This was the first part. The second part is tricky, but it's definitely the third part that made me frighten the most. So as I like to say, there are 3 things that are very bad for speedrunning Scholar of the First Sin. The first thing is Fallen Invasion. No, I'm not going to the right direction. Muscle memory, DS2, muscle memory, vanilla muscle memory there. Ooh, I didn't think that would hit me. Okay, so the first thing is that can be very bad. That can be very bad. Okay, we are alive. Normally. Oh, man. Okay, I cannot finish what I was saying. Okay, so the first thing is Fallen Invasion. The second thing is Amana Shrine. And the third thing is Fallen Invasion in Amana Shrine. So if I get invaded by Fallen anytime now, I would just die. There's nothing I could do. And that happened earlier today. Man. Okay, we're alive. I'm gonna heal because I don't want to get destroyed. Oh, it got me really? Well, that's fine. Okay, we're coming to the other part. Okay, that was fast. And I'm actually gonna use a Brightburg there. Oh, nice. Nice animation, cancel. Because this is so hard that I want to get a good amount of physical defense. Okay, let's go. Okay, 1 done, 2 done. I got that. Oof. Okay, okay, this is going very well. Nice. Good. Good, this is not fallen by the way. We're safe. We're safe, we did it. We didn't die. Good. Good, good, good. It's not good RNG. Oh. I could have gone for the kill there, definitely. Okay, not very good RNG, but that's fine. Okay, good. We're out of Amana Hell. Oh, there is still this one guy at the door. They decided to add a royal soldier before like every royal door. Okay. He can actually sometimes he's just gonna shield and be very annoying. Okay, let's go. I'm gonna use the human effigies. I have a lot. Humanité retrouvée. Okay, so we're gonna go to Undead Crypt. It's another of these areas where Forlorn likes to invade you, and it's very bad if he does. So we'll see. So first thing is we're gonna talk to Aldia. Here. On this bonfire. This guy really gave me heart attacks the first times. I think like everyone, pretty much. Okay. You really want to see everything he says. If you don't, he's just not gonna go to the next bonfire. I should be able to pass there. Scholar only enemy, just here to waste your time, really. That's the only thing that this guy does, to make you waste time. Okay, no fallen invasion. That's good. Okay. So here is most important pitch strat. I shouldn't have healed there. Of the game. I'm gonna buy 13 mushroom from this guy. And like mushroom theoretically aren't needed for a speedrun. But they are like so damn useful. Like it's mandatory for the strat we go for. Like technically you could manage to not get it at all by all the bosses, but it's impossible. So yeah, once again another area where they decided to add tombstones everywhere. So it's quite a bit longer to get past all of that. Oh man, it's not okay. Okay. I'm gonna pick a divine blessing here. It's for later, that could be useful. Okay. This is a neat little trick. You actually aggro this guy like by firing an arrow. He gets a go like behind him, so you're just gonna turn around and you'll be able to pass by. Okay, activating that for later, and we're gonna get to Velstadt. Don't really like Velstadt in the speedrun. Can be annoying sometimes. I'm not very good at this boss, quite honestly. If I had to do like a top 5 of bosses where I am personally bad, Velstadt will definitely be in it. So don't worry if I'm bad, just that I'm bad. Ah, I had hopes that it will not hit me. Okay, that's a good attack. It's not a good attack. Okay, second phase. I don't think I will be able to kill him, unfortunately. Oh, it didn't hit me. Well, that's normal. This guy really has rare hitboxes. Really. Okay, so we're finally done with this very long part. We still have the mini rats, or rather Rat Vanguard, to kill with a rapier, but I'm pretty much done with a rapier. What is this best Final Fantasy game? Debate in the chat.
7.
I haven't played any Final Fantasy game, sorry people. Can't debate with you. Okay, I think I've good amount of levels. Wait, I'm a bit lost because obviously I took a lot of pitch bonfires, so I obviously took a lot of pitch bonfires. So I don't really know where is everything. I forgot to attune my spell though. This is pretty bad. Okay, let's go. Okay, so now I have Soul Appease, or Apaisement d'âme in French, as you can see. It's gonna destroy the mini rats. It's still like it makes the mini rats very straightforward and easy boss, but still you can get very bad RNG and waste ages on this boss. That happens to me very often, actually. So hopefully I'm not gonna get a French mini rats. Okay. That seems good. That's basically what you want to happen. Ah, I wanted to kill this one, but didn't manage to. Okay. That went alright. That was the last boss we do with the rapier. Now we're gonna upgrade the Red Iron Twin Blade and use just that. I'm going to Magdov because he's the one who can infuse it. And the Lightning Iron Twin Blade plus Resonant Weapon deals quite a lot of damage. So basically it's something that I found very recently actually, that I think it was about bonfire, that if you use an infused weapon, you have a lot of base damage, and if you use a spell buff like Resonant Weapon or Lightning Blade, these spells will add damage corresponding to the base damage. Like the more base damage you have, the more effective the spell buff will be. So in the end, if you have like an infused weapon and use one of these spell buff on it, it's just gonna do a lot of damage. So on the Red Iron Twin Blade, it's actually pretty damn worth it. It's like, depending on the boss, it's 10% to 20% better. And it's even... I'm gonna pick this bonfire actually. It's even 30% for bosses that are like dark, sensitive. Uh-huh. Okay, don't forget to do that. Okay, we killed all the rats there, it's very important. It doesn't happen all the time actually. Okay, he's almost dead, but he isn't. Okay, he still managed to puke. Okay. Okay, I didn't equip any rings or anything, but that's fine. Okay, so Sauropies, it was the last use. Very useful boss for very useful spell for these two bosses. But that's fine. Okay, so now we're gonna have a long run to Ancient Dragon with Guardian Dragon in the middle. Yeah. Oh man, I went out of stamina. Wanted the King's Ring. Here we go. I'm gonna take the Red Tearstone Ring, which is very bad in Dark Souls 2 compared to Dark Souls 1. It adds like 20% damage, so it's quite a lot, but in Dark Souls 1 it's like double damage most of the time, so...
We got $50 from Darktronica.
Nice.
Saying, haven't watched or played the earlier Soulsborne games in a while now. Thanks for the great event. That's bringing back a lot of good gaming memories. Thank you, Darktronica.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, very good to have a Dark Souls marathon. It's pretty nice. I actually hesitated to take the Red Tearstone Ring in this marathon run just because I'm gonna skip using it in most of the bosses I'm using it on most of the time. I'm just gonna use it on Elana and Sin, just because I don't really know how to not trigger Red Tearstone Ring on the way to running to Elana. So might as well use it. But yeah, normally is that kinda necessary to use it on Vendrick, but it's also very tricky. So in a marathon run, I'd rather not do it. Okay. Okay, so yeah, normally I will trigger. There are like 2 trap golems there. So normally I will just trigger my RTSR on the second one, but I'm just not gonna do it. I'm actually pretty sure that it's not worth it with... Oh man, it's bad. It's actually not useful on Guardian Dragon, just because you just can't kill him with anti-RTSR in one cycle. We'll see if we can do that though. I'm not sure I'm in a good position. Seems fine. Ah, it's bad. I missed a hit. Yeah. Don't really know why, but missed. That's fine. That should be fine. I hope he's just gonna fall down though. Yeah, well, it was slow, but obviously I'm not dead, so it's fine. Why did I forget to equip the Zelda robe? Well, certainly 1 level lost, so it's not much. Okay. Okay. So Ancient Dragon is actually a bit easier in Scholar because it deals less damage. It deals quite a lot less damage actually. So yeah, it's just a bit easier. But at the same time, the running to Ancient Dragon is worse in Scholar. Like, as a casual, from what I understood, it's better. A Scholar version is easier than the normal version. But as a speedrun, it can get very tricky. One of the main things is that the Dragon Knights follow you like very far. And yeah, one neat thing in Scholar as well is that you have this line that is just for some reason unlocked already. So you can just go directly to the end of the level. It's quite a lot faster, and you don't have to do a trick, a skip there. That isn't really hard, but still a bit annoying. So you don't have to do it at all in Scholar. It's pretty neat. It's one of the few things that is better. Here is Aldia again. 1, 2, 3, and no. And I'm gonna take the bonfire because I'm obviously not gonna do the whole run back if I die there. And it's possible to die, for sure. Okay. I think for now we didn't get any very bad deaths, I think. I died to the double pseudocons and cancer jump, and to jumping to the lizard at the very start, plus 1 death to a meme invasion of Forlorn. But I think it's pretty okay for now. Obviously it's not gonna be a world record, but it's not terrible. Okay, this guy is annoying. There's no real strat. You just kinda hope he's not gonna get you. Okay. So here we go, Ancient Dragon. I really like this area. It's really neat looking. Okay, these 3 guys can kill me. So basically the thing is that they go if you... Nah, I'm dead. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't expect that fast of an attack. Yeah, I was kinda expecting a jumping attack there. They just spam that. Oh well. As I said, it can be annoying. So yeah, if you get it once, you're just dead there. Now I should be able to get back my souls with no difficulties, at least. Rip. Yeah, by reaction time I can't really say much about that. Well, so yeah, we just have to run back all the way. Okay. Yeah, basically all these Dragon Knights want you to kill this guy. Then I hope I'm gonna be able to get back my souls with no problems. Okay. Okay, yeah. Sometimes it's just very easy. Just that I was focused on the wrong guys. So yeah, you have to run pretty dang far because this guy just follows you till death. So yeah, if you go there, normally I'm fine. I have the right rings. Normally I would RTSR this boss, but like I really don't want to die on this boss. Like it will waste so much time if I die there. It's gonna be like a good 5 minutes, I swear. So yeah, I don't want it to happen. Okay, normally I would set up RTSR there. Okay, good attack. I could kill him there. We'll see. If he gives me a stomp. Okay, he's dead. Here we go. Okay, and all these guys already are on my back. Okay, we're gonna go to Giant Lord. And the guy that was annoying earlier is gonna be annoying there as well. So we're just gonna kill him. Here we go. Here we go, so this is a neat trick here. Oh, I was afraid there to be a bit too much to the left and to die. With this jump back. Okay, that's fine. This is not really a hard skip. A hard skip, but sometimes you will sometimes you will get a baby jump or like die without really understanding. Okay. Oh man, no, I don't wanna die because of this head. We're gonna wait for the fire. Timings of these fireballs is different. This color. Ah, wanted someone to kill him there, but it wasn't possible. Okay, I'm gonna go to Vendrick after. And on Vendrick, normally I will set up RTSR. That is very worth it to set up RTSR on Vendrick, but it is also very risky. Like, it's one of the riskiest fights in the run, and Vendrick is a bitch, so. Oh man. Yeah, that's. I really don't like RTSR Vendrick. He just tends to jump back, and the fight is so bad. I'm gonna put RTSR on that just in case I set it up by mistake. I fail and set it up. But yeah, it tends to jump back. Yeah, for those who don't know, Vendrick has a huge amount of defense, and having giant souls reduce his defense like a lot. Basically, every giant soul will have is decrease his his defense by he will have twice less defense. So normally, for him to be like a normal boss, you will need to have 5 giant souls. But here I have only 3, because getting the 2 other giant souls will be much too long. So basically, he has 4 times more defenses than a normal boss, you can say. Oh man, he's not attacking me at all. Fortunately, he doesn't have the best tracking ever. He is a very easy boss, but considering he has a huge amount of health, he can't do anything if he's in this position, really. Should have raised. Okay, I'm gonna reapply my resonant weapon spell. Oh my god, it's a good RNG, man. Attack me! Attack me! Okay, thank you. Okay. Yeah, very annoying boss, obviously. For this exact reason. The double jump back of glory. Oof. Yeah, well. Oh well. Good design boss. Okay. Yeah, it's pretty damn long fight. For sure the longest fight of the game. Dang. My 2 spells ran out. Here we go. Well, he didn't hit me at least. Okay, it's pretty slow, but it's fine. I'm doing it now and not later because I need his. I need a lot. He gives a lot of souls, and I need that. So we're gonna go to Elana and Sin now. Okay. So here is a key that will enable me to go to Gang Squad later. And I'm picking it up now because Homeward is very useful there. Considering I can just go back to this bonfire faster than with an Homeward Bone. Okay. Good. Pretty long running to Elana. There. Nothing much interesting. Okay. Here are the dragon bats, which are like the worst part in a DBGS run. But it's not DBGS, it's a much better route, so it's fine. Okay. Here is a key I picked up a lot earlier, where I almost died. Okay. So as I defeated Vendrick, I can use the 3 giant souls. Okay. Good. I don't need the bow anymore. It was the last use of the bow. So I'm gonna heal for safety there. Normally I won't die, but you never know. Okay. Here we go. So I'm gonna use RTSR on the 2 next bosses. So RTSR 20 more % damage. That could make me destroy these bosses. That can go badly on Sin. Oh man, this was pretty bad stamina management there. It should be fine. As long as I don't miss it. Yeah, it was a very bad stamina management. I fucked up. I'm supposed to use an orb there. Well, that's fine. I'm gonna waste a bit of time there, but it's okay. Oh, yeah. So I'm absolutely gonna take this bonfire because Sin is dangerous, especially with Red Stone Ring. Okay. And thanks, Hela, for the nice compliments. Okay. I was a bit late there. I still got quite a lot of damage on the tail. Here we go. I'm gonna try to trigger a nice attack. That's done. Should be dead. What the fuck? Why not? Ah, I wasn't supposed to use home ward. Okay, that's basically a perfect scene there. It's not RNG at all actually. If you manage to get the tail and then the right attack after. Like, I think it's pretty much not RNG at all. I want this ring. I want Radiant Life Gems and 3 Bite Bugs, and then 40 Vigor, which is very important, 20 ADP to get all the iframes, and a lot of face, because face, basically I get a shit ton of frames because it adds duration to Resonant Weapon. It's quite a lot, it's like 3 seconds per face level, and a bit more damage for Red Iron Twin Blade, the Lightning Red Iron Twin Blade. Okay. Ooh, this angle wasn't very good actually. It's a good thing I didn't get like a super jump. Okay, let's go. These two guys actually can block you for quite some time. We're getting to the interesting part of the run, by the way. The interesting bosses. The ones that are actually fun. I'm using a life gem here just to set up the wait. I like to wait long enough. Okay. Should be fine. It shouldn't get me. Yeah, that doesn't. Okay, let's go. Okay, I'm gonna very useful use of Homeward right there that you'll see. I just picked the Lightning Clutch Ring, by the way. It has like 15 AR. It's really not much. I don't even know if it's that worth it to pick it up, but it adds a bit more damage. So it's always welcome, you know. There are a lot of bosses like where you die and you're one hit away from killing them, so it definitely can be useful. So yeah, I just used Homeward while I was invaded, so it's very useful there. Like, it saves like easily 5 seconds right there. Okay, I'm gonna pick 2 more Bright Bugs there, and normally these are the last Bright Bugs I will pick. This route skips 4 Bright Bugs pickups in the DLCs. DLC 2 and DLC 3, so it saves quite a bit of time compared to old Iron Twin Blade routes. Okay. So here we go, Gang Squad. It's really not a boss that is designed for speedruns, but there is a neat strat that actually I found really recently. That is water strats. I'm going to go in the water. Ooh, shouldn't get me. Ah man, that is bad. Well, it's very bad actually. My health is already pretty dang low. Normally this guy doesn't get me. Nah, I'm not liking that. Ah, and of course he does jumping attack. Well, that's a very bad start. Yeah, I didn't get any. Man, that's way too frightening. No. Oof. That expert dodge. That's very bad. You shouldn't get to this side. I'm always. Yeah, it's one of the worst Gang Squad I've gotten in a while. None of them is dead. Okay. Well, that's very bad. Okay, my spell ran out. Okay. Okay. Well, that was bad, but it's still better than not doing the water strats. Okay, so we're gonna go to the boss that basically doesn't... I don't want to run this game anymore because of this boss. Man, Chariot. I don't like Chariot at all. At all. Such a bad boss. I don't like Chariot for Gate as well, but I'm using a strat that is a bit pitchy. But a bit more consistent. At least for me. So, at least I shouldn't get wrecked at the fog gate. Hopefully. So yeah, Chariot, why I don't really like Chariot, because you have little skeletons, so obviously more enemies means more RNG, and sometimes they will just follow you. Like, I'm going to throw a skull, and sometimes they will just not care at all about the skull, and just try to kill me. Using a life gem to set up a bit of waiting there. So okay, let's go. Okay, this is fine. It was like 3 seconds compared to like the optimal strat, but I definitely take these 3 seconds because I don't just get wrecked way too often with the optimal strat there. Okay, hopefully they're gonna follow this call and not me. Okay, got this roll, it's very important. Fortunately, I think there is one guy that... Yeah, that's bad. Hopefully it's just gonna... Nice. Okay, that's fine. Definitely take that. Okay, I'm gonna try to homeward there. Might not work. Okay, that's a fine Chariot. I'm happy with that. Okay, so we're getting to the really hard part of the run. Actually, no. This is Scholar. In Scholar, you don't get the DLC 3 bonfire. So I'm just gonna do the full DLC 3 right now. I didn't enter DLC 3 earlier. So I'm just gonna do everything now. And this is for sure the hardest DLC in a speedrun. By quite far, I think. The second will be DLC 2. Like DLC 1 is tricky as well, but DLC 2 still far behind DLC 3. And we're gonna get to Ava. And yeah. So for those who don't know, Ava, the first boss of this DLC, is invisible at the start, and normally you're supposed to do like a long detour, basically run through the whole DLC, and to get eyes to be able to see Ava. Unfortunately, in a speedrun you don't really want to waste 5 minutes getting the eyes, so you just fight Ava while she is invisible, which makes the fight a whole lot harder. Hopefully not gonna get it by that, it's unlikely. I mean, I should not get it, okay. That's fine. Okay, so we're gonna equip the old Radiant Life Gems. Because this is where it's needed. Okay. This is normally the hardest part of the run, so hopefully gonna be fine, we'll see. If you hear me swearing a lot, it's normal. Oh yeah, wonderful, it's completely my bad. Oh, it's good there, though. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna dodge that. Oh. Oh, fuck, I'm too far. I didn't get a second attack, that would have been important. I didn't really know where she was. I don't know what is happening. I should... Oh no. Oh, I wasn't far enough. Okay, I need to use another mushroom there. Fight is getting too long. Yeah. It's not a good fight. I failed hard there. Dang. Okay, I'm gonna go for that. I'm not close enough apparently. Where are you? Oh man, this is very bad. My spell ran out already. Oh man, a bit too greedy there. I'm failing hard. Ah, I thought I could strafe that. Rip. Ah, can I get a kill there? I cannot even get the hits. Wow, that was a very bad fight, man. I failed hard though. I'm not gonna blame the RNG. There are like a good 3 hits where I shouldn't have gotten hit at all. Oh well, I'm not dead at least. That was such a long fight though. Dang, it was bad. That's fine, I'm not gonna take this bonfire actually. Let's try to do that first try as well. It's not a big time waste if I die there. Well, it's still gonna be 2 more minutes, but kinda like to try that. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, good. Managing to do this jump is very rewarding. Okay, here comes the second hardest boss, I will say. Yeah, the meme here is that you're supposed to go through the DLC a second time for this boss to hire some Lois Knights that will help you. I got a triple. Oh man, I got a triple melee. It's very bad. Okay, I really don't like to get triple melee. It's like double bad. So normally I can be like able to. Oh man, I need to use a mushroom. I could be able to get only 8 knights, but if you get triple melee, it's like, man, this guy isn't attacking me at all. I was like counting on that. Yeah, if you get a triple melee, it's like guaranteed 9. Did it shield me? Oh yeah, I hit him, but it didn't do. Oh man, I thought that wouldn't kill. Okay, he's dead, and we have 1 remaining. Can I run? Okay, I've seen worse than that. I'm gonna take that for sure. I've seen much worse than that. But yeah, triple melee is always bad. Okay, here comes a no fun, because I'm gonna be all alone against this boss and some of these knights that you spawn. So it's not at all how you're supposed to beat this boss. So of course it's harder. So let's see. It was a very early mushroom. Okay. Nah, I tried. It didn't work. And I cannot run anymore. Oh, I got a double melee, man. It's getting real very... Okay, I killed one. Ah, man. Okay, I got a lot of damage, yeah. Ah. No, I rolled that. Ah. I'm gonna heal there. It's a bit risky if I don't. Okay, could be dead. Okay, that's fine. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. I've seen much worse than that. Gonna heal. Okay, and we're gonna go to Twin Cats now. And Twin Cats isn't that hard, but before you have Horsefuck Valley. So the Horsefuck Valley is pretty hard. It's very RNG at all. I did a bit of a run before, like half of a run before of the late game, and I got a dream like Horsefuck Valley. So hopefully we're gonna get that again. I would like to equip the flame butterflies as well. Here we go. Okay. These guys have insane tracking on their jumping attacks, so sometimes they would manage to get me. Okay. Hopefully it's gonna be fine. Nice. Okay. This is a pretty long run through. Basically DLC3 run through isn't that long, but the bosses are by itself very long.
Quick reminder that for 20 bucks,
Yeah.
you can enter a giveaway for a Bloodborne press copy. Just make sure you press the option for it when you donate on the left side. Thank you.
Yeah. Good reminder. Say hello to Flexile, by the way. This one doesn't count as a boss, so we don't need to kill him. Fortunately. Okay. So yeah, this part is just pretty damn boring. This part of the run through. I didn't get wrecked at the door too much. I'm gonna use a skull here, which I think is called this skull, this pitch skull, but it's actually very useful because I have a lever to pull there with this rampart golem that actually can kill me if things go very wrong. Okay, things didn't go very wrong though. Oh man, don't come there. Okay. I'm not gonna, there are two bright bugs there, I'm not picking them up. Like I didn't die, and I have good hopes to not die. I'm gonna pick this peach bonfire. I think it's the last peach bonfire that I'm gonna pick. It's not even that long. And here is Horsefuck Valley. So this area is quite terrible, I'd say by a lot, to be the worst area in every Souls game ever. And you can understand why. I don't really dislike the area by itself. I think it's just pretty shitty that you don't have a bonfire before Twin Cats. Because finishing this area should be an achievement by itself. And actually, you don't even have a bonfire if you finish this area. You just have to defeat a boss as well. So yeah, you don't really see anything, but I have marks. I kinda know where I have to go, so should be able to find my way. And there are a lot of horses or deers that will spawn and attack me. So we'll see if it all go right. Hopefully it's all gonna be fine. Okay, well I got the damage, but what the hell. Don't really wanna die there. Lightning attack. Another lightning attack. I'm a bit too far compared to where I am normally. Not even sure I will be able to aim for my direction there. Okay, I want to go there. That's fine. Okay. So here comes the no fun. The second part, the second snow damper. That's not starting well. Oh no, he shouldn't get me there. That can be bad. Okay. I'm using a bit the sun from time to time. Oh man. So sometimes you can just run and be fine there. So again, that's right. Okay. It's not a very good run through, obviously. Good. And they're still here. Well, at least I'm not dead right now. Fiva is certainly gonna survive. Yeah, I summoned, by the way, because Fiva is distracting them, leaving me more chances to survive. The bad thing is you have to do that, which is pretty long. Okay, I'm followed. I hope it's gonna be fine. I'm gonna enter the fights here. Yeah, it's bad. I'm gonna try to get a hit there. Ah, I didn't. That's fine. Ah, jumping attack is not really what I wanted. Oh man. Ah, so close, man. Nice synchronization, by the way. It's much easier when you see them. I wasn't sure to be able to strafe that. That's fine. He should buff, so I'm gonna follow him. Ah, he's going pretty damn far away. Oh no, he doesn't buff. He's gonna buff now though. Here we go. Not a very good fight, not a very good segment. That's fine. This run is not gonna be world record, obviously. And here we go for DLC 2. Here we go. Took a lot of bonfires. So it's a bit harder to find the bonfire that I need to. And we're starting with YOLO Corridor, which is the worst thing about this DLC, really. So let's see, can we do that? So basically you just have a lot of enemies and a pretty damn long bonfire to pull, so I'm gonna bait an attack. Okay, I guess it's fine. This is fine. Okay, no follow-up. Ah. Okay, good. That went perfectly. That's not always the case, unfortunately. That's why I used the mushroom. That can go very wrong. Okay, nice. No death to YOLO Corridor. Appreciate it, game. Appreciate it.
We got $100 from Peter Beck.
Dang.
Thank you, Peter.
Nice. Yeah, nice.
And then I actually sniped the 7777 with a $50 donation.
Wonderful, yeah.
And that puts us at lucky number 7. Thank you, everyone.
Dang.
Appreciate it.
Dang, this run is blessed. That is dang. By the way, I started this category uses RTA no load for the timing, and I started at the start of the run live split, so I will be able in the end to give the RTA no load. Okay, so here's a trick, just do that, and that's a lot faster. There are a lot of tricks in DLC 2. So my health is pretty low, but it's not gonna be of any worries. Except if I get destroyed there. Did I run out of stamina? Okay. These guys shouldn't get you. Ever. So that's fine, that's fine. So we're gonna go to the worst, well, not the worst bosses, but the hardest boss for a lot of people. Maybe including me. Fume Knight. It's really not a hard boss in a speedrun. Like, it's really not the hardest boss, but still it can be very annoying because he can heal himself, and that can get super tricky. So hopefully he's gonna give me quite a good RNG and I'm not gonna have to kill 2 or 3 Fume Knight Hellsbar, which can happen. Like I've had fights where I had to kill like I like to say 2 Fume Knights because he was getting healed so much. Okay, getting quite a lot of damage. Ah, good hitboxes. Oh, that is Mimi. He's gonna. Okay. Well, I already dealt quite a lot of damage there. I should really not unlock there when he does that. Okay, this wasn't too bad. Wasn't too good, but wasn't too bad. Okay, let's go. It really could be better than that. Okay.
Okay, we got $1 donation from Peter, and now he ruined the lucky number 7.
Dang, that is bad. That is bad. Dang. Rip the run, by the way. It's gonna die now.
It's over.
Yeah. I had faith, but now, not anymore. We still didn't die to any boss, at least. Like, basically I died 4 times. Once it was because I had to kill myself because of Forlorn, but all the deaths were because of like it wasn't 2 bosses, it was run through. So right now doing well with bosses. Okay, I really don't like that. Okay, can get destroyed there. This is very annoying run through to Smelter 2.0. I think I got a bad timing for the arrow. Okay, nice. Okay, let's see how it goes. I can get very destroyed by these guys, it's very frightening. Okay, we managed to dodge him. Like, this is a mob that has a huge hitbox. Okay. Attack me. Okay. Oh man, I'm gonna. Oh, they didn't get me. I wasn't able to roll. Surprised. Yeah, jump back. This boss jump back so much. This is so annoying. Yeah. Normally I'm supposed to deal much more damage than that. Nah, that got me, of course. Nah man, isn't dead. That didn't get me though. I'm very bad at managing my camera. It was a pretty good Smelter, I wanna say. The thing is the 2 first attacks he did were pretty bad. Okay, we're gonna go to Alone. Now, doing well in this DLC. Not very good bosses, but like when Yolo Corridor goes well, it makes the DLC much better. I forgot to equip the ring for Smelter to change the cat ring. It's fine. We still have all the dungeons to go through. So we are not done at all. Still a good 15 minutes to go, I think. Okay. So yeah, I'm not gonna take the bonfire here. It's been a while since I've died to Alone, so hopefully it's gonna be fine. Okay, the run through to Alone can be tricky, should be fine. I'm gonna use a early Brightbug there. I like early Brightbug strats. Like a Brightbug is 2 minutes long and there is no bosses that is more than a minute long. Except of course Vendrake. Okay, good, we didn't get it at all there. Yeah, a lot of things that can get you there. A lot of things. Okay. Don't know what this guy is doing. This guy has insane tracking. It's fine. Nah, that's not what I wanted to do. It's fine. That is fine. Okay, need to be at a good distance of this guy. Oh, well, starting with that. I'm not against. The important thing about... Oh, that shouldn't have gotten me. The important thing about Alone is to always be able to run. So I'm just gonna... Oh my god, what happened? What happened to my camera? I don't know what happened. Just started turning around like crazy. I really don't know what happened. I'm a bit worried now. Dang. I'm gonna guess it's just me. Oh my god, it hit me and that just dealt full damage. Man, my camera management has been terrible there. Oh, he's dead. Oh, I didn't get his hits. Didn't get. Oh, I cannot run. Oh, fuck. Fuck, this is very bad. Oh well, that happened. Yeah, I think that was messed up. I really don't know what happened with my camera. It started turning around like crazy. Suddenly. That kinda got me there. Well, that's the first big fail of this run. It's bad because I'm gonna have to use one more mushroom. So I'm gonna miss mushroom, I don't know for where. Mostly Throne Duo. Ah, almost. And a Brightbug as well. That should all be fine, but yeah, failed hard there. Can't really explain what happened. There are a couple of attacks that hit me with bad hitboxes though.
We got $1.28 from Peter again saying, "Does that fix it, derp?" I mean, it's better. It's better.
Dang.
Thank you, Peter. Appreciate it.
Rip Reki, it wasn't Reki at all. Reki isn't that bad. Dang. Yeah, it was bad. Bad death. Can I got destroyed because of this camera thing? I really don't know what happened. Oh. I have to get back my souls as well. Well, I'm gonna have to use souls for sure. Should have done that earlier, I kinda forgot. Because Resonant Weapon, something I didn't say is Resonant Weapon used 2000. Oh no, didn't see this one coming. Resonant Weapon used 2000 souls. So you need to have 2,000 souls. Oh, this guy followed me further than he should. Okay, let's go. Second try. Yay. What the hell, man? That is so memey. I don't know what to do now. Yeah, this attack got me the last time. It makes no sense. Makes no sense. Why not? Okay, why are you? You're there. I didn't get the running attack there. Running attacks are actually very important. Ah. Ah, fuck. I should be dead now. Okay, well, this was much better than previous time. Okay, we're done. Oh yeah, one thing is this boss, Black Ghost. Yeah, this boss is gonna like kill himself if you don't get it at all, but it's not something that happens in speedrun because it's actually pretty useful to get maximum hits on him while he's hitting you. Just wanna go for it really. So I'm gonna try to skip the bright bugs there. I'm gonna try, we'll see how it goes. That can go very badly, but oh yeah. Yeah. It can go very badly, but we'll see, we'll see. World record is, yeah, world record definitely has unplanned this. Okay, I used old radiant, but it was useless. Oh man. Oh man, War Master. Oh man, I'm too far away. I really don't like this guy. Ah, oh, isn't dead. Nice backstab. Oh well, he's dead. Finally, it's like the worst one of the bunch. This guy. So yeah, I've lost a Brightbug, so I kinda have to do that without. Should be fine because I'm just gonna reapply resin there. It is definitely longer. Like I'm wasting a good 15 seconds there. Here we go. Just 4 hits. So it's kinda fine. Okay, done with this one. I'm gonna R2, but it's not useful. Here we go. Done with this dungeon. It was okay, even without a Brightbug. And no more here because it's faster. It's like a second faster every time you use a home ward. We'll go to the woods. I forgot. Okay. So we're really closing to the end of the run now. It's pretty nice to finally be done with that. So we have this dungeon and then we'll go to the castle. and kill the few remaining bosses. I have only one mushroom left. A bit messing up the menuing, but it's fine. Will be underestimated by a lot. Like, will be underestimated by quite a lot. Like, the DLCs can go so badly. Really. I'm gonna use my last mushroom here, actually. I'm more frightened here than Throne Duo. Okay. No headshot, please. Okay, he didn't headshot me. Still no headshot. Okay. No, no, no. Again. Yeah. Yeah, it's can get stuck for a long time there. It's fine, finally. There's a problem of this strat. I don't think there is any 100% consistent strat there. Like, at least I'm sure to not die by doing that. So I don't have any mushrooms left. Well, that's fine. Nice clipping camera. Okay, yeah. Oh man, he managed to get me. And of course he isn't there now. Because I got baby hits. That's fine. Okay. And we are done with the second dungeon. So now we're gonna do the third dungeon. Once we'll be done with the third dungeon, I'm gonna be warped to this one. Okay, I'm gonna be warped to Dark Lurker. So we'll defeat Dark Lurker and then the final trio.
We got $5 from Equalize saying,
Thank
sorry,
you.
Ella, I missed your run today because I went out partying. But I know you see this donation now, so this one's for you, buddy. Thank you, Equalize. You didn't miss much, though, because I was dropping a lot of frames, unfortunately.
Ah, yeah. It was unfortunate.
It's all good, though. Thank you, thank you.
Unfortunately, I'm actually not dropping frames today, apparently. Because sometimes my internet dies completely and I just cannot stream. Like once a week. Fortunately, that didn't happen today. Well, that can still happen, but we'll see. Most likely not. Okay, so this is Havel making a return in DS2, but it's like this run is like very simple. Ah man, I definitely failed there. Like Dungeon 3 is from far the easiest one of the bunch. Okay. You should all be fine. But then Dark Lurker is not that free, so we'll see. That can go very bad. I didn't get all the hit at all. Oh well, dead. Okay, so we're gonna use a Brightburg there. In the old world I was using Sunlight Blade and not Resonant Weapon, and with Sunlight Blade, Dark Lurker was super easy. Okay, he's giving me the RNG. Like most of the time I wouldn't use Resonant Weapon, but because obviously Dark Lurker is very dark resistant. Okay, I'm gonna play it safe and try to dodge that. Okay. Okay, the teleports. I think I got a good bunch of damage. He could... Okay, that went fine. It went very fine. He didn't even give a YOLO attack in the end. The opening attack was pretty slow, so so it's not the best fight you can get. Oh, I didn't even trigger the enemy. So what I'm doing, I'm just triggering the door to open, and I actually have the time to get back to the bonfire to restore my spells and my health. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna do a tiny glitch here. Well, it's not really, I don't even know if it's a glitch. Called the stamina, infinite stamina glitch. Which is like on a slope like that, by pressing start. My character is just gonna hover and actually regaining stamina by doing that. So it's not as fast as running, but at least I get my stamina back. So it's a tiny bit faster. It's really minor glitch. It's not really a glitch, actually. Okay, so we're gonna YOLO that. Not gonna have, I don't have any mushrooms. Hopefully gonna get a Senso. No, rip Senso. I almost got the kill on this one. Well, I'm gonna heal. Got a bit too much destroyed by this one. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay, that was fine. Yeah, I didn't get a Senso from Duo, but that's all fine. I've seen worse. Nashandra gets also destroyed by this build, should be fine. I just have to manage to dodge her attack. She's gonna be able to do one attack. Okay, I'm just gonna turn around her till she attacks. Here we go. So yeah, it's pretty straightforward. So Aldia is gonna talk to me and I'm gonna kill Aldia. Okay, this is good RNG. Oh, this is very good RNG. Ah, I think I could have gotten a bit more. So now I'm gonna get the transform. Here we go. And he could teleport there. Yeah. Ah. He should be dead. Here we go. So that's good RNG. It's not perfect, but it's very good. So okay, we're done with the run. And time. So to me it's a RTA, it's a 238.31 by the way. RTA no load, I mean.
That was 242.51.
Yeah, on RTA, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so no load it's like world record plus 6 minutes and a half. Something like that. That's okay. Like I had a very bad death to allow. I'm gonna blame it on the game, even if I don't know if it's really the game. But yeah, it was like 4 deaths. That was okay. I got 3 fallen invasion and only 1 was really bad. No crash and all. That's fine. Thank you people in the chat. It's pretty dank late for me. Yeah, world record is unlikely. World record isn't that bad. I think it has like 2 1-minute deaths and the rest is pretty solid. Yeah. So yeah, thanks people for watching. And thanks to the people who donated as well. Don't forget to donate for the next runs as well to save the children. Yeah, this was fun.
Alright.
So yeah, thanks people.
Thank you, Inksmaster.
Yeah. Nah, it's pretty late. I'm gonna go to sleep now, I think. Who is next, by the way?
Next up is the random boss order race between Typo and Sastrain
I see. So
in
yeah.
Dark Souls 1.
Yeah. Yeah, good luck. Good luck to them. I'm ending off.